following stories based on real events from my point of view. Due to self-incrimination and privacy, half of the names been changed, pictures been blurred, and I don't own the rights to these instrumentals, but I do own the rights to most of these pictures and videos you about to see. Chapter 24. So it's 2014, and I got a 3-bedroom apartment with Scoop, Morris, and Tay Tay. Tay Tay was just there for a temporary, so he was sleeping on the couch. Being that this was Morris' idea, and this is his first time ever having an apartment, we gave him the master bedroom. I looked out for my homies, I know if he get the master bedroom, he probably get some shorties. I ain't need no master bedroom. All I need is a mattress on the floor, and I'm getting shorties. It's that easy. But anyways, as soon as we moved in, Morris' homeboys from New Orleans got out of jail. Both of them was from New Orleans. Both of them was new to Atlanta, and pretty much they had nowhere to stay. So Morris told us he gonna let his homeboy D stay with us. I'm like, you let a nigga stay in your room, man? You better let a shorty stay in your room, not no nigga. And Scoop was mad as hell. He was like, man, that's too much niggas in this crib. We already got Tay Tay in the living room. Now you bringing another nigga to the crib? Like, that's crazy. Plus, the nigga ain't had no money. He ain't put in nothing on the rent or none of that shit. So that shit was crazy. Every day we going to work, this nigga just sitting at the crib, eating up everything. So one morning I wake up, cause I hear Scoop yelling, he like, who the fuck ate my noodles, yo? And I go in the living room, he talking to Tay Tay and Morris. Morris like, my homeboy D probably ate your shit. Scoop said, well, I'm gonna ask him, and if he did, we gonna have to do what we gotta do. I'm like, you gonna fight a nigga over noodles? Scoop was like, hell yeah. I said, well, wait till I come back, I gotta run to the store real quick. And why when I go to the store, Tay Tay hit me up and was like, bro, you missed it, man. They just fought over some noodles. Tay Tay said when D came in the crib, Scoop asked him, did he eat the noodles? He said, yeah. Scoop was like, bro, you better give me some money. D was like, I don't got it. So they got into an argument. Scoop was like, bring your bitch ass outside. And Scoop brave because D was bigger than him. Scoop didn't give a fuck. As soon as they got outside, Scoop rushed him and they started fighting. Tay Tay ended up breaking up the fight.
Whoa. Shit. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a nigga.
So when I pulled up, I see Scoop, he like, yo, this nigga gotta leave out the crib right now. And I told D, I said, hey bro, you gotta leave. He's like, I'll leave, but I gotta wait for Morris to give me my shoes and shit. And Morris like, I don't got your shoes. He's like, nigga, you got my shoes. I'm like, yo, we not even gonna do this arguing in the crib, bro. You gotta bounce. He's like, alright, niggas gonna see me. And he left. Later that night, I hear banging on the door. It sounded like somebody trying to kick my door in. So I walk out my room, I see everybody in the living room. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Morris is like, D and a blood nigga, they outside our door, and they mad because they saying Morris got his shoes and they want to fight. So y'all can fight, but y'all ain't gonna do that shit here. I'm trying to get some sleep. And these niggas started kicking the door even harder. So I went and snatched the door, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And the blood dude that was with D was like, hey, tell Morris to come outside. He had his hand in his waist. I'm like, man, y'all gotta get from over here with that shit. Niggas like, we ain't going nowhere. I said, oh, word? Alright. So I ran in the crib, I got my pistol. And Duke ended up leaving the pistol over here that was dirty. So Morris ended up getting that pistol. I said, let's go outside. So we went outside. I got my hand into my waist. I'm like, I said, get the fuck up out of here. They was like, all right, we gonna see y'all niggas. And they left. They was scared. I took the pistol back from Morris. I said, yo, if niggas try to come up in here with some crazy shit, it's gonna go down. Y'all can do what y'all want outside, but ain't nobody bringing that shit to the crib. I had to put my foot down, yo. And like a month later, Morris started talking to the shorty at our job named Raya. And Raya was using him. She had him stealing shit for her and all kind of shit. She was just using that man. And then she asked Morris, can her brother stay with Morris in his room because her brother homeless and ain't got nowhere to stay. And Morris said, okay. I'm like, yo, what is up with you and always having a dude staying in your room with you, bruh? He like, this my girl, brother. I said, that's not your girl, and dick smash, and she using you, bruh. So around this time, Grand Theft Auto 5 just got released. Well, actually, been out for a few months, but it was new. So Morris and a bunch of people, I ain't gonna say, stole a bunch of copies of that game from somewhere I'm not gonna say, and they were selling those games, and I bought one from them. I had that shit before anybody else ever had it. So one day my supervisor at my job hit me up and was like, yo, I need to ask y'all a favor. I was like, what's good? He said he got short in the court and that's with the shorty, and her dude was mad and her dude broke his car window. And dude was after him, so he was like, y'all still got that dirty pistol? And I said, yeah, it's at the crib. And at this time, I had a lock on my door. It was in my room, and I had a lock on my door because I noticed that change started missing out of my drawer. I was missing some change, and I was missing a few dollars, and I noticed shit from my room was missing. But anyway, I told him, yeah, you can get the pistol. It's at the crib in my room. He said, bet, I'm gonna pull up. He said, anybody there? I said, yeah, Morris should be there. He'll let you in. So when my supervisor, Neek, that's his name was Neek. But anyway, when Neek pulled up to the crib, he called me and said, I got it. I said, how you got it? When I just realized that my room door is locked. I got a lock on my door. He said, Morris used a butter knife to get inside your room and gave it to me. I said, oh, word? So when I went home on break, me, Scoop, and Tay-Tay went to the crib while Morris stayed at the job on lunch. When I went inside my room, not only was the pistol missing, but now my Grand Theft Auto 5 copy that I bought from Morris is missing. And I paid him for that shit. I said, hell nah, this nigga stealing out my room, yo? I said, nah, I'm gonna have to fuck this nigga up, yo, word. So I set up a trap. I told Scoot and Tay-Tay I'm gonna put a $5 bill on the floor in my room and I'm gonna lock my door. I said, we gonna get home late. That way we give Morris enough time to take it if he gonna take it. And I said, if I come home and my $5 is missing, I'm beating the shit out of that nigga. So when I got in the crib and I opened my room door, the $5 was gone. I snapped. I told Morris and his homeboy Dame to come into the living room. So now it's me, Morris, Dame, Tay-Tay, and Scoop. We all in the living room. I said, my $5 is missing out my room. And I said, that means somebody in this crib took it, and whoever took it is a bitch, because I'm calling them a bitch and they ain't gonna do shit about it. Morris said, I know you think I'm doing it. I know you think I did it. I said, you guilty? He said, nah, fuck that, but I know you talking about me. And he ran out the door. So I went home, I said, yo, let me know what's up, bro, cause shit about to get crazy. I said, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Morris stole the game out your room, and then he sold it to GameStop. I said, what? He sold it to GameStop? If he would've asked me for some money, I would've gave it to him, but he gotta steal from me? I said, I appreciate that. I said, just because you told me that shit, this is what I'm gonna do. You can have Morris' room. Everything in there is yours, well, ours. And Morris gotta get the fuck up out of here if I hurt him. So when Morris came back in the crib, I said, yo, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. He told me, how the fuck you talking about? I said, nigga, you stole from me, nigga, what's up? He said, man, I ain't take your shit, blood. I said, man, you sound like a bitch, blood, because you lying, blood. He started talking shit, he was walking out the crib. So I snapped, I had my pistol, and I walked behind him. I said, see, you a bitch, you gotta steal, nigga, I'll rob you right now. And I cocked my pistol back, put it in his face. I said, get on your knees, bitch. So as I'm pointing the gun in his face, Tay-Tay, Stan, I'm gonna shoot you so bad, my dick's hard. The gun in his face, Tay-Tay, Stan, Scoot, and Dane, they all grabbed me. He's like, nah, chill, don't do it, don't do it. I said, man, fuck that, man. I put my life on the line for this motherfucker. When those blood niggas came up here looking for him, I let him get the dirty pistol. You know, I protected this man. He was like a little brother to me, and he gonna go behind my back and steal from me? Nigga, I had your back, bro. I said, how the fuck y'all niggas be blood but be disloyal as fuck, man? Like, I'm beefing with these niggas cause of you. And you gonna turn around and steal from me, from a nigga that helped you? Bro, I helped you get this crib, I helped you get the job, I helped you get everything you got. Now you about to lose all that shit and be homeless. Cause you cannot stay here. If you stay here, I'm gonna do something to you. So that night, everybody was holding me back, and we ran back in the crib. I said, man, I appreciate y'all holding me back, cause I almost blacked out and did something to him. But I said, I am gonna whip his ass though. I don't give a fuck. I gotta at least fuck him up. Goop was like, damn, I gotta leave in the morning, man. If you fuck him up, I wanna see it. I said, man, you gonna have to miss out, cause I'm gonna get him when I see him. So the next day, early in the morning, I look out the window and I see Morris sitting on the radiator. So I went in the room, put my Timbs on, put my do-rag on, tightened the Timbs, I tied them real tight, and I said, yo, it's going down. I told Dame and Tay-Tay, follow me outside. I'm about to whip his ass. And Tay-Tay had the phone. I said, record it. He said, man, I'm gonna start recording when you do it. I said, bro, it ain't gonna be no talking, bro. I'm going straight into it. Tay-Tay used to everybody talking. I'm not from New York. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So it's going down 100%. So Tay-Tay was chilling with these two little dudes that used to hang with us. He was just too young to really be around us, but they looked up to us. But JJ and Kai, Morris was chilling with JJ and Kai. But when they seen me walking towards them, JJ and Kai started backing up like, oh shit, oh shit. Morris was looking scared. Morris had a red bandana wrapped around his neck. I said, what's up, blood? He told me, what's up? I said, we about to fight. He told me, nah, we ain't about to fight. I said, nigga, you ain't got no choice. You stole from me, so put your guard up or I'ma rush you. He like, I ain't about to fight you. So I took the snatched the bandana from around his neck and I threw that shit on the floor. I said, what's up, blood? I disrespected him. I snatched his red bandana off his neck and threw it down, and he's still standing there. No, he was scared, and I felt bad for doing this to him, but if you steal from me, what you think gonna happen? Unless he really look at me like I'm pussy or something. I mean, what, he thought he was just gonna steal from me, ain't nothing gonna happen? You should expect to get your ass beat or something, or worse. If you scared of the consequences, don't do the crime. But anyway, he's still scared to fight, so I'm like, bro, you don't understand, you got no choice but to fight me. So put your guard up or I'ma rush you. He like, nah. Man, I cocked back and slapped the shit out of him. I slapped him so hard, you can see the spit flying out his mouth. After I slapped him, he threw his hands up. I'm like, yeah, what's up? So I just started swinging on him, and I swung one good time and knocked him off his feet. He was on the ground, I was sitting on his chest, and I hit him one more time, and now I'm holding him down, and he's scared to fight. I'm like, swing. But he just squirming, and I felt bad because I'm overpowering him and he's weak. And I ain't no bully, you know, I be having mercy for motherfuckers when I shouldn't, because if it was the other way around, if they could whip my ass, they wouldn't have mercy for me, they would stomp me the fuck out. But I always been a fair fighter. Yes, I got a good heart, honestly. Even though I'm whipping his ass, I still got a good heart. So while Tay-Tay recording, Dame pulling me off, I'm like, all right, you got him, he down. While Dame was holding Morris, Morris kept saying, you lucky you stronger than me, you lucky you stronger than me.
I ain't been hit you down, man. You lucky you stronger than me. You got that shit first done. You got that shit though. You lucky you stronger than me. You blood shoot the.
That's some cowardly shit to say. So basically, if I was weaker than him, he would bully me and beat me up. But because I'm stronger than him, he gotta accept the fact that he cannot fuck with me.
It's for any nigga that try me, yo.
Hey, nigga.
Shit.
What the fuck wrong with you? You don't steal from me, nigga? I'll fucking break your door, nigga. What? What? Nigga, you lucky you stronger than me, nigga. You lucky you stronger than me. Don't ever take my shit, nigga. I'll fuck you up, nigga.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You strong pussy. You lucky pussy, nigga. You lucky pussy. You lucky you stronger than me. I ain't been hit you down, man. You lucky you stronger than me. You got that shit first done. You got that shit though. You lucky you stronger than me. You blood shoot the.
And he gotta take that L. So later that day, Morris had Kai and JJ come over and ask him, he had some clothes, some underwears and shit. So that nigga ain't getting shit from here. Everything that was his is mine now. I'm D-rolling this shit. Tell that nigga you want it, he come get it in blood. And I found out that Morris lied to JJ and Kai's mother and told her that we jumped him, and they was thinking that we was some fucked up individuals, so they ended up letting him come stay with them. And they stayed across from us in the other apartments. But one day I'm going to work and I see Morris and a bunch of young dudes out there. I guess they was young bloods or whatever. And they was watching me and they act like they gonna walk over to my apartment complex. Once they got across the street on the sidewalk, I said, Morris, you can't come over here. These niggas come over here, you can't. He's trying to act tough in front of them, talking about what? I said, what you mean what, nigga? You wanna fight right now? What's up, nigga? So take your bitch ass over there. And Morris looked at them, expecting them to say something, but they ain't say nothing. So Morris turned around and went back to the other apartment complex. I know it sound like I'm being a bully, but this nigga stole from me and got away for it. I never got my shit back. So therefore, everything of he owned was mine now. He caused this shit on himself. No mercy for these. Even though I still showed him mercy because I could have broke his fucking jaw, but, you know, being that Tay-Tay was about to move out and Morris wasn't staying with us no more, I told Scoop, I'm not about to be paying for no 3-bedroom crib. So Scoop was like, you might as well get a 2-bedroom. I said, fuck it. So we stopped paying the rent and I found another spot. As I'm packing our shit up and putting it in the U-Haul, Morris came by and I told Dane, hey, you can have this crib. If you want that nigga to come in the crib, fuck it. Y'all can have this shit. Why the fuck, when I was leaving, putting shit inside the U-Haul, I see Morris running from the U-Haul. I said, what the fuck just happened? They said he took a bag of DVDs and ran with your shit. I said, see, and I showed this motherfucker mercy. Now when I see him, I'ma beat his ass again. Nigga ain't learned. I showed mercy and look, the nigga stole from me again. I guess I really gotta fuck him up bad. Yeah, I go thinking I was having mercy on a motherfucker, but that ass whipping ain't do shit. Now I gotta take it up a notch. Should've popped his bitch ass when I had the pistol in his face, but in reality it ain't that deep because all it is some shit that I can replace. It's just the principle behind that shit that had me that mad. So around this time, Morris ain't had shit. He ain't had no crib no more. He lost the job. We all was working at the same job. He ended up getting fired and shit. So only thing, source of income he had was his taxes, his W-2 shit that he been waiting for. Guess what? It came in the mail, and guess who had the mailbox key? All of us except for him. But without saying, incriminating anybody, somebody checked the mail and seen this shit, and they destroyed the shit. because he stole from all of us. He stole a credit card from Tay-Tay, he stole some clothes from Scoop, and then he stole all the shit from me. So when niggas seen his tax shit in the mail, his shit got destroyed. He never had access to it. He fucked himself up again. So about a month went past, and I see Morris bitch ass at the market. So I walked over to him, I say, yo, what the fuck is you doing in here, bitch ass nigga? You think I won't fuck you up cause I'm at work, nigga? I looked at his face, he had 2 black eyes, he had blood around his nose, and his lip was swollen. As crazy as it sound, I felt bad for the nigga. He looked like he should be in the hospital. He was looking like swollen head Martin. I said, damn, you got in a fight? Just shook his head and was looking scared. Once again, me being a good guy, I guess, I showed mercy and just left it alone, didn't fuck him up. Plus I was at work too, so you know. Then a few days after that, I seen JJ and Kai. They was talking about how I scared them when they saw me beat Morris up, and they said they also saw that I put a gun on him that day. Say he deserved that shit, and they say he deserved more than that, cause what I'm about to tell you is crazy. So he lied to they said he lied to their mom and said that we jumped him, so the mom felt bad for him and let him stay with them. While he was staying with them, he touched their sister, who was a minor, sexually touched their sister that was a minor, and the mother found out and told the niggas in the hood. Once the niggas in the hood found out that he was touching her daughter, they beat the fuck out of him. They said everybody came from everywhere and fucked him up. He got stomped out by the whole hood, basically. See, everybody was thinking I'm a bad guy, but they found out who the real bad guy was, and that made them even madder. So they beat the shit out of him, and he was banned from the hood. But the mother was still nice because they said after that shit, she ended up seeing him walking and ended up took him to the shelter downtown. And now he gotta look out for D, because remember D said that he stole from him, and now they both on the streets, and D gonna fuck him up. He burned bridges with everybody. That's how he ended up staying with us anyway, because he can't go back to New Orleans because he burned bridges with his whole family out there. So now you come to Atlanta, you burn bridges with everybody out here. Some people are just fucked up like that, and they deserve to get fucked up and be in fucked up situations. Can't feel sorry for everybody. Some people put themselves in situations. They put themselves in their situations. You can't feel bad for them. The choices they make got them where they at. And Morris is a certified bitch ass nigga. Word.
But around this time, everything was wild. I was in all the hoods in Atlanta. Shit was crazy. Around this time, I remember Boosie got out. I walked past him in Walmart, and I thought he still locked up. So I said, nigga, you look like Boosie. He said, nigga, I am Boosie. And I ended up chopping it up with him, got a picture and shit. But anyway, shit was wild around this time, yo. Like, I was in all the hoods, seen a lot of fights. I don't condone fighting. If I see a fight, I'm gonna break that shit up. That shit is not entertainment to me. I don't like seeing black people hurting black people. I don't like seeing nobody hurt nobody.
Out here in Riverdale, titties out and all that. Titties out and all that.
So I'm gonna break this shit up. Like when young boy got jumped in my apartment complex.
Bitch, let me go. Let me fuck
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, y'all chill, man. Y'all chill out. Chill out,
Let
y'all.
me go, bro. Let me go.
Wait. Where y'all jumping me though? Hell no, wait.
Yeah.
Where y'all jumping me though?
Yeah.
Where y'all jumping me though?
You had that? No.
Where y'all jumping me, bro?
You had that, right? Yeah.
Where y'all jumping me, bro?
Yeah. One swing, we all swing.
Over here recording.
What's up, sorry?
Man, I told them cut that shit out. They listened, they stopped, but the shit was fucked up. People was fighting everywhere. Every time you go to the gas station, you see a fight. I had enough of this shit. I said, I need my peace. Only time I got peace was at the beach. So I started driving back and forth between Florida and shit. Then Rail hit me up, was like, yo, when we gonna go to Miami? Rob about to get out. I said, nigga, let's all get it.
Yeah. J. Cool, nigga. NSH, bitch. Yo, bitch, what up? What up? 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 Yo, bitch, what up? Yeah, I said it. My dick don't wanna listen. He's real hard-headed. So, bitch, what up? Take those panties off. My dick like a lion with no voice. He never roars. Gotta keep it real on the song. My condom just like myself. That shit stay on. And these bitches stay jocking me. I had this one bitch telling me she wanna fuck me just out of curiosity. So she came through. And you know what happened after that? Curiosity killed the cat. And she used to reject everybody, but I guess I'm the lucky one, cause nobody get inside of her. Area 51, but I was inside her like a spirit, tearing up like a fat nigga versus plate at Thanksgiving. Then I let her ride, and she be controlling it, but every time I twist, she pops up quick like deodorant, leaving scratches on my back. Yeah, you know how I got that, and you know I got stacks, so bitch bring it back. You want this bitch, and you know I want that, so make that ass clap, make that booty smack. Shorty got that ass clapping, like chewing gum fast. That bitch got that shit smacking. Yeah, yo bitch what up? Yo bitch what up? Yo bitch what up? Yo bitch what up? Bitch what up? Yeah.